Peter Greenberg. Visit our website at www.petergreenberg.com for more information and sign up for our newsletter. Eye on Travel is a CBS Audio Network production.
I'm Larry Mullins, host of the podcast Your Weirdest Fears, the show that explores the odd things that make your heart stop.
I am so scared of the Grinch. He is bad vibes.
We talk to everyone from therapists to exterminators to lizard man.
I was 25 when I actually got my tongue split. I have one tattoo that covers my entire body.
Listen and subscribe on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts from.
Hi, Dave Lee here, inviting you to join my wife Julie and me as we travel with Colette in magnificent France. From the Royal Palace of Versailles, enchanting streets of Paris, to the D-Day landing sites in Normandy, and other historic locations that led to the end of World War II.
We'll have a special 2-night stay in a stunning renovated chateau. And in Paris, savor the views and rich cuisine during dinner at the Eiffel Tower.
Colette has been making travel easy and fulfilling for over 100 years.
All the details are taken care of. Flights, incredible culinary inclusions, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. Your only job is to have the time of your life.
Don't miss out. Join me, Julie, and the folks from Colette February 7th at 6 on Zoom to learn more. Call Colette at 800-581-8942. Refer to booking number 113-4596 or visit WCCOradio.com/France. That number again is 800-581-8942.
What's going on and what it means to you. News Talk 830 WCCO and 102.9 KMNB HD2 Minneapolis, St. Paul, an Odyssey station.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Tom Foti in Washington. The nation's debt obligations and federal spending will be the topics when President Biden meets in midweek with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. And on CBS's Face the Nation, Speaker McCarthy gave a preview of the Republican position.
Very first responsibility. We both should have to pass a budget. We both should have to pass the appropriation bill so the country can see the direction we're going. But you cannot continue the spending that has brought this inflation, that has brought our economic problems. We've got to get our spending under control.
And now to Memphis, where local officials have acted after the release of those videos of the police beating of Tyree Nichols. The officers involved have been fired and charged. Now their anti-crime unit is disbanded.
The Scorpion unit was launched in 2021, tasked with patrolling the high-crime hotspots of Memphis. But the beating of Tyree Nichols has left law enforcement questioning its value and culture. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy telling News Nation the disbanding of the unit was a healthy decision by Police Chief C.J. Davis.
Some of these quick swarm suppression specialty units sometimes can lead to over-aggressive tactics.
Nichols' family attorney Ben Crump saying this misconduct is not just restricted to these specialty units. Chris Fox for CBS News, Memphis.
In politics,
a new CBS News poll finds ratings are holding steady for the president.
His approval rating is at 44%. Unchanged from a few weeks ago.
Jennifer DePinto, CBS's director of surveys, breaks it down.
More Americans think the Biden administration is handling the classified documents investigation well than badly, as most, 61%, feel Biden has tried to cooperate with the investigation.
Linda Kenyon, CBS News.
And overseas, the Ukrainian city of Kherson has come under intense new fire from Russian troops.
Local officials say multiple launch rocket systems, artillery, mortars, and tank shells were used to target Kherson. In this latest attack, 3 people were killed, 9 others were wounded, 2 of them when a hospital got hit. In his nightly address, President Zelensky said Russian forces had stepped up the intensity of their attacks in the east. He said stiff resistance was the only response, adding, by defending the Donbass, you are defending Ukraine.
The BBC's Sasha Schlichter. With a new round of violence in the Middle East, a plea from the Pope.
Since the beginning of the year, dozens of Palestinians have been killed in clashes with the Israeli army. I appeal to the two governments and the international community to find other ways without delay, including dialogue.
In the NFL Conference playoffs in Philadelphia near the end of regulation time, hometown Eagles 31, San Francisco 49ers 7. A bit later in Kansas City, rematch of last year's AFC game, Chiefs versus the Bengals. This is CBS News.
Nobody should have to